Imagine a perfect team in a perfect company. Everyone is always super happy and super motivated. And now show me your hands. How many of you ever worked in a company like that, in a team like that? Wow, okay, I did not expect that. There are many hands for those who are online. There are many hands up. Okay. Well, my belief is that we are all a little unhappy and a little miserable from time to time, and I think that's a good thing, or at least a normal thing. In fact, unhappy people, they can provide you with a great value, and that is something that full-on happy team can never give you. A point of view that happy team will never provide you because they will follow you with everything you do. Haters are the most engaged people in all the organizations. You probably have someone like that in your organization, someone who comments on everything that you post online, someone who will just question your every decision. Those are the most engaged people. But how do you engage with such a person without promoting more negativity into your team, into your organization? So, this is nothing new, but just don't bullshit these people. They will know if you bullshit them. Be transparent, be super transparent. So a lot of hate comes from missing understanding, as I found. So just try to resolve these misunderstandings ahead of time, preventing them. So phrases are like, there are no problems in our company, only solutions and opportunities. Like, no one believes that. Don't tell this to those people who are unhappy. It won't work. Speaking about misunderstandings, this is a picture from one of the team parties in my previous company that I organized. It was a Christmas party, but one of my ex-colleagues, he came to me super distressed and very angry. And he said, I wish we spent more money on our salaries instead of putting the money in stupid parties like that. What he didn't know, and I didn't communicate ahead of time, was that the budget per person was 40 euros. How many money he would get on his paycheck every month if it dissolved into the whole year? Nothing. But he didn't know, and after I told him, he actually became on board with the party idea, and he became very engaged with the idea and the whole party, in fact. So that was a example of such perfect misunderstanding and how to resolve it. And here are some quick tips. Again, nothing new, but I found it just works. So smile. Smile even to those people who don't smile back. They might start smiling back or don't, but if you are consistent, it brings results. And be informal in the workplace. There are several studies that show that informal behavior prevents people quitting from work, which is something in this great resignation age that we all need. Another tip is to celebrate together. What I like to do personally is to sing very loudly happy birthday for everyone. Of course, only to those who like attention. Those who don't, just pass them a little note with like happy birthday, maybe a little flower. They will be more glad than to be the center of the attention of the whole workplace. And even celebrate people leaving your team. Celebrate people going to a different employer. It's a great opportunity for your team to get together, even though it's a sad opportunity to get together. And as I said, explain everything. If you feel like there is something that you maybe don't need to explain, explain it anyway. There is a need to explain it. Okay, so in my previous company, I wanted to promote more positive engagement, more positive reactions between people. So I started a little program to do that, and it consisted of several activities. I will show you only a few of those. And the best thing about these activities is that they had great impact without the price. I didn't have any budget. This was not my work. And so everything is basically for free. The most beloved of my community in the team was the community breakfast. I started this, it was a flash idea, and we were running it for 2 years. Monthly or bi-monthly, we just got together, and the idea was just bring whatever you like to have for breakfast and bring more for others. It was always great fun, a lot of food, a lot of different food. And as you can see, one time we also did it on the rooftop during summer, which was really fun, and we had great photos from that. Another activity we tried was a seasonal one, and it was painting Easter eggs. I'm not sure if you can see it properly, but we didn't have any paints, so I brought some nail polishes from home. It was not super safe. I don't recommend it in a closed meeting room like we did. But yeah, I learned my lesson. But it was a great lesson. We had the results on display for another like 2 months in the office, and it was super relaxing. Well, yeah. Another seasonal activity that we tried in autumn was constructing chestnut animals. I'm not sure how many of you construct chestnut animals during autumn with your kids. It's a very favorite, kindergarten activity here in Czech Republic. So we tried that, and it was awesome. We had people were playing with the creations like 1 year after this event, and we had it on display like maybe, but watching was fine, and I was okay with that. My last example is a toy car race. So this was another activity that was basically for free. The only money that we had to put in all these activities was always like buy a barrel of coffee, which was provided by company, which was awesome. And this time, one of my colleagues, she had 2 sons, and they had toy cars. So we organized a race. As you can see, the obstacles are paper cups and 2 deodorants, but it was awesome. The winner didn't even get any prize. It was all just for fun. And you can see, well, you probably can't, but there are some people who are not participating in the activity, but are engaged anyway because they are cheering, they are having fun. One important remark I have to mention here is that I've never done it alone. You can't be the only little sun in a full-on cloud sky. You need ambassadors for your programs. Those are the happy faces you can see in the pictures. Those are my ambassadors. They were the ones who wanted to see the change in the team and help me with everything. Why do this extra stuff? It has nothing to do. I used to work a specialist role. I didn't do even community work when I started this. I didn't measure it at the time. Now I would. But studies show us that actually these extra activities promoting happiness promote productivity to up to 20%. So I guess if you measured it, you would see how it would affect your workplace. So, my outcome of this talk is basically miserable people are normal, and you don't have to try to make them happy, just include them in your activities and don't promote the negativity further, don't drown in it. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you. Thank you.